Good morning on this morning walk here and getting my cardio in, getting my vitamin D, something I'm trying to get a little more of every single day. I think it's important to get fresh air, get on this walk because we're living in a country of obesity. This obesity pandemic is getting out of control. I am going to be moving some stuff out of my place today and getting into another place. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the one that I was currently staying at, but it's going to be cheaper. I'll be saving about $400 compared to what I was paying originally. Why am I paying unnecessary money for space that I'm not going to be using when I could just move into a place that's smaller and get a storage unit? There's no need for extra space if I don't really need it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going into a smaller unit. I'm paying a little bit extra for a storage container and making my living accommodation work for me that way. This place is nice. It's got shade. It's a lot less hotter out here in the summer. It's approaching the end of June, and if I was in Texas, it would be so much more humid and hotter. About 10 degrees of a difference from over here, but you can feel it a lot more. So I was looking at this video on TikTok, waking up, and there was this guy who was dressed in Arab clothing, right? With the whole, I don't know what you call them, a turban and the robe. And he was staying at a hotel when someone at the front desk of the hotel called the police and reported that there was a terrorist attack happening. The people at the hotel, whoever reported him, was saying that he's selling, I'm claiming that I'm with ISIS and I'm gonna blow up the building, or some crazy claim like that. And apparently the police showed up, guns drawn, and was trying to take him into custody. The guy fainted and won a $2 million lawsuit against the police department later. How do you fumble that one? People just don't have their assumptions right, but when they get a call like that, I could see how they could go off into the far end and just make some wild accusations like that. Look at these ducks over here. But yeah, you just want to think that America's bad, like it's a racist country, whatnot. That's what the comments were saying. And that's not always the case, but people want to make out for the worst situation and scenario when they're talking about this country a lot of times. That's not always the case. This country is beautiful. I love it. I've got freedom to travel. I can record like this outside if I want. You know, it's beautiful. So that's where I'm at. Enjoying the day, getting some fresh air and good oxygen for my lungs, because that's part of being healthy. You want to take care of your health. I think that as this cancer treatment is going on with me and I'm going to be more healthier, I'll be able to feel better, travel more, do more things that I want, but there are phases to where I have to be in life. And right now the phase is of me recovering. So I'm trying to take care of my health that way. This place is wonderful though. I'm glad that I'm in a good place right now where I can just enjoy making money and transitioning to a different pace of lifestyle than I was normally going through. Honestly, the liquor store, it was nice when I was running it, but after a while I started to get a little bit burnt out and was seeking a new opportunity. And I'm glad I'm in the right place now with that. We are in such a digital age though. Our attention is being sought after for currency. People are trying to monetize our attention for money. Whether it be through views, whether it be through attention on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all these different kind of algorithms. We're just being pulled in this way and that way to ultimately get monetized for our attention. Now the internet, it's a great thing, but with this internet, we are seeing less of a connection with human beings because we can instantly find connection on things like Reels, and we're out less and less in Mother Nature and enjoying the time that we have to connect and heal with the properties of Mother Nature, like these trees out here, like the water and wind and air and everything natural out here. These are the true healing properties I think that most of us would really benefit from. So I've been making these vlogs and ranting about whatever's on my mind, and that's fine. I think that this is more like a digital diary for me and helps me relieve some stress and just take out my thoughts instead of putting them out onto pen and paper. I'm finding some stress relief through doing it this way, digitally on my phone. And that's okay. I think it's important to get things off your chest sometimes because it's a form of stress relief. If you just pent in all this frustration, anger, and whatever you have, the thoughts inside that may bubble up outwards and lead to you lashing out or blowing up on somebody. Just not pretty picture. Some people get a psychiatrist, and here I am holding my phone and ranting about it to the YouTube algorithm, to the YouTube world, working up a sweat and monetizing these views. Hey, there's 1 mile for me. I hope you're outside today sometime and touching some grass or touching some trees. Get out in Mother Nature because it's beautiful out here. Mother Nature is a pretty sight to be in. So here we are. You've got some people that are able to be okay out in public. You've got some people who are introverts and like avoiding public interaction. We all gotta find our way to recharge somehow. I think I'm a mixture of both at times. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? Do I want to be left alone, or do I want to be the life of the party and re-energize my social batteries this way? Something to think of, something to think about. I'm not gonna be in this world forever, but I do picture myself at the funeral one day, just getting a bird's eye view of myself and seeing who's all going to be there and keeping those people in mind, because those people, those ones that are important to me, instead of just me ranting out to the camera like this, maybe I could find some connections with some of those older friends in the past. Seems like the older I get, the more I have to take care of those social connections. They were there for me in the beginning, but it takes effort on my end too to go and seek them out and find them and reconnect, rekindle the friendship from the past. So that's it. I'm back in my car after a 30-minute walk and cardio session, getting some fresh air and some sunlight. I'm gonna go hit the gym, and then I'm gonna move the rest of my furniture, just mainly my bed, some dishes, bowls, spoons, utensils. And after that, probably go get some lunch with the friends that are helping me out move. I have one friend that's working with me, and he rented out his father's truck to help me move, and I appreciate that he did that. He didn't take me up on his offer for lunch last time, so I'm gonna pay him some money to try to help him and show my appreciation. You know, maybe he can buy his father some lunch. I gotta appreciate everyone that's in my life. I think that I've been blessed in so many ways. All right, so just got done getting it in. I feel good. Back at the new apartment that I'm moving into. It's a little bit more of a wider space. Almost have everything moved into here. Got a few things, mattress, bed frame, a couple of pots and pans and things, and then I'll be all moved in. I gotta meet up with someone to sell these shoes though. Some safety shoes. Right, we are moved into the new place and going to eat my dinner now. Took a lot of work and I'm glad to have a lot of help. We are all situated. So that's gonna wrap it up. I had a good night, ate good. Time to go hit the sack, edit this video, push it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.